Welcome to my home, my little victim. My little friends. Have you come for a treat? Or for a trick?
What a lovely outfit you're wearing tonight. It truly sets the appropriate mood for the evening.
Hey guys, directly behind us is At Home. It's one of our favorite places to come for Halloween decorations. Last year we made one video here and it was pretty tough because they had a lot to show. This year we decided to do two. So this will be our first look. We will come back in a few weeks when they get their inflatables blown up and more animatronics in. So let's go in here and see what they have all ready for this season. Or should I say, Summerween. Not used to saying that yet, Bobby. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and
Let's
roll.
rock and roll.
Are just starting to put their inflatables up. We'll come back and show you guys that at another time and more items that they get in. But they got a lot to show today. So let's just start with this chair in the front. $500 if the Grim Reaper would look good in your living room. Skull planner or whatever else you want to put in it for $40.
The crow's $50. I like this pumpkin right here for $5.
The skull bust with the flowers coming out of it is $100. The gargoyle is $25. The vulture holding the lantern is $40.
She lights up for $35.
Several other items up front. Kind of like that. That is $10. Bride and groom are $15. This reminds me of something you would see in the French Quarter. It lights up for $80.
$13 for the vampire mat.
Again, we will come back and show you all the inflatables when they get them put up.
I'm anxious to see her.
They do have one inflatable up. The two-headed sea serpent is $200. So look at them, long. The Grim Reaper for $220. This is something that you could use in a cemetery scene. They have a ton of skeleton items in this store, but here's a dragon for $130. This is a little different. It's a skull with a bunch of skulls in it for $80.
The skull stacks are $130. It's pretty neat, all lit up.
LED skeleton wheelbarrow for $150. They don't have this out on display.
These both are $80 a piece.
You'd want to get both those as a set. The Groundbreaker is $250. Not sure what this gigantic skeleton costs though. Can't find one in a box, but he's big. 5-foot LED skeletons carrying a coffin, but the coffin can be used as a cooler for $160. And their eyes have LED lights in them.
The smaller Groundbreaker is $70, and the mat is $15. $70 for the tombstones. They take batteries. They're pretty sturdy. They would be good outside.
Looks like their eyes are gonna light up. There's the box that Groundbreaker comes in.
Now I'm interested in this. I love pumpkins for $200.
$130.
His eyes change colors. Those lights are pretty bright.
A ghostly figure bust for $70.
I like how it looks like it has moss on it.
A skeleton on the tombstone.
$80.
Another item you could use in your cemetery scene for $150. It's a pretty heavy tombstone. Grim Reaper.
He's $100. They have a lot of different tombstones to choose from.
And the tombstones are $35 and $40. $200 on the LED archway. They have it on display, it's just not lit up.
The cauldron is $130.
That is big.
The light up candles are $35.
Gargoyle for $130. This is really cool.
$150. And these are very sturdy.
All this stuff's pretty heavy. $130 for the Grim Reaper, and I like this one. This tombstone has sound and changes colors for $40.
I'd probably get this one to put outside.
Is it as heavy as the other
It's
ones?
not as heavy. It's not real light, but it's not as heavy as the others. I just like the sound. It's a pretty neat clock for $70.
$150 on the greeter. Let's see if we can get him to come on. You put him out front and put candy in him.
The smaller version of the house we showed earlier for $50.
And it lights up.
$150.
A couple skulls and a crow on top of it.
The bigger candles are $80.
This reminds me of something from the Haunted Mansion. Welcome, Foolish Mortals, for $80.
The lamp right beside of it is $50.
The Bat Candelabra is $100. Midnight Shadows Lantern is $50. $20 each on the signs.
Welcome, foolish mortals, and the other two say unwelcome.
The lamp with the cobra on it is $40. Venus fly traps, and these are metal for $80.
This one's $20, and if you don't have room for those, that one's $8.
And there's bigger ones over here for $150. A skull on the bottom of them. Pop-up Pumpkin Reaper is $80. I'm sure in a few weeks they'll have all these guys working and a bunch more. We will come back up to look at them then. There's plenty to see in here today. $55 on the pumpkin planter. You could put a lot of flowers in that.
The mums would look really pretty in that.
They would.
After Halloween, you could just turn it around and have that part. Because
Good.
the back's not decorated.
Good idea. $25.
There's something spooky
45.
around it, and I think it's you.
Latex pumpkin. $35 on the skeletons coming out of the pumpkin. And a light up gnome.
$70 for the larger gnome.
That was not too bad. I don't like gnomes.
I don't either.
$70 on the spider.
The witch's hat with the 2 spell books is $50.
Skulls and a snake. Plastic cauldron for $15. The shelf that has a spider on the front is $35. You could put a lot of scary knickknacks in this.
Here's a cute kid-friendly area. I like these little ghosts.
$30. Those are $15.
$30 for the ghost on the swing. I like that.
Scary tree.
The boo with the ghost is $15, and the ghost coming out of the pumpkins are $30.
Halloween tree is $30. Too cutesy for me, Bobby. But
I
they
like
do look
cutesy.
nice. A skeleton picking a banjo for $70. If you're a fan of snakes, they have a snake mirror for you for $30. And the snake that's curled up ready to strike is $15.
The black cat is $30, and the witch's hats are $5 a piece.
That looks pretty creepy, especially sitting next to that spider. But I don't think that spider is worth $70. That's a little too much for that. Plush black cat for $40.
You have to have candy corn for Halloween. It's $30. This is really cute for $70.
That lights up too. And the pumpkin scarecrow is $30. And a skeleton that you could prop up in a chair is $40. Pumpkin stack is $100. It lights up.
$15 for the skeleton sign.
Reminds me of an old retro sign I remember from years ago. $40.
$17. It's like a scary cat, doesn't he?
That's definitely a retro item.
$15 for the ghost driving the truck.
Different doormats. The licensed Peanuts ones are $15, and so is Mickey Mouse. The other ones look like they are $13 each. And they're just now putting out this section. Not a fan of the colors. I know Michaels is doing a lot of this year with these colors. Not a fan of them, guys. Couple blow molds for $35. It's not a bad price for them. Nightmare Before Christmas items. The larger pumpkin lights up, it's $65. Zero is $25. And Jack is $30. Vinyl figures, the small ones are $8, the larger ones are $10. Bunch of different pillows. The coffin skeleton one is $40. The vampire one is $25. It appears that most of these pillows are $25 each. Pumpkin pillows. These are $25 and these are $30. But these look so much better than the other ones do that cost more.
I like this one. It's $25.
If you need pillows, this might be the place to come. A lot of different themes going on in here. Big selection of lawn steaks. The pumpkin and the skeleton are $18 each. $15 on that one. If you have a Haunted Mansion set up, you could use this sign for $15. Come in, my pretties. Look at these skeletons. $120 on the big one. $40 on the glow-in-the-dark ones. Don't care for those. And $30 on these. Their eyes light up. Look at the size of this plush cat, Bobby.
He is huge for $45.
Might be the biggest one I've ever seen. And the spider is $40. You can also get a skeleton to go along with that.
I like the hooded throws. They're $25 a piece. You have the black cat, the witch, or the pumpkin. Speaking of pumpkins, look at that pretty picture.
That is a nice picture. Get a Medusa plaque for $35, and they also have smaller ones for $15 each. Wreaths.
Spiderweb.
Snoopy and Charlie Brown tins for the wall are $20 each. Felt skeletons are $13. And a bunch of other signs. That one is $30. Salem Brewery for $10.
Table runners and placemats.
Nice selection of those. A whole aisle of skeleton animals plus spiders. There's a T-Rex, cat, the dog, teddy bear, more dogs, and the larger dog is $80. These are $90. Surprised to see Limax in here. We unboxed this. These are all sets for $119 each. Nightmares Video, Fright Night Cinema, the Spider Diner, and they have a few others. Good way of starting your first set, guys. Bobby, I bet you like this one.
I was just looking at that one over here.
Almost like a gingerbread house. She's waiting for you to come inside.
I like this one. The ghost is chasing them.
More lawn steaks for $18. Some of the smaller ones are $15. The black cat one is $12. $35 on that. Not a fan of this pink Halloween skeleton wall decor, but if you like it, it's $40. The regular one is $30. Halloween skeleton mirror for $50. And if you like spiders, this mirror will cost you $15. We saw some of these signs earlier. Enter at your own risk. Touch nothing and nothing will touch you. That'd be a good one to set outside if you had a haunted house for your trick-or-treaters.
I like this one. Home Sweet Haunted Home.
And it'll also light up right there.
$20 for the large outside mats. That's not a bad price, but those are pretty big.
If you want to decorate your bathroom, they have you covered here.
Have some rugs for $15. You have the pumpkins, snakes, or ghosts to choose from. Soap dispensers to choose from. This one's $20.
That is really cool. Never seen that before.
The candy corn lights up for $25. The ghost, pumpkin, and snakes down here are $15.
There are mats everywhere in this store. Another whole large section of them. Disney license Stitch hanging decor for $20. More accessories in this aisle. Light up spider cocoon. Some gauze. A severed head for $17. Walked by this thing, didn't realize it was working. There it is. I don't know if we showed this. It's just $20. It's pretty neat. Almost missed this skeleton arm coming out of the ground holding this skull. I cannot find the price of that. Light up ghost for $50. They're just now starting to set up this section. Dual-sided jack-o'-lantern stack, 6.5 feet tall. One side is cute, one side is scary. I know what side I'm going with. For $230. This is what I like looking at.
You know what I hate the very most about the outdoors? Poison ivy.
See if she's working. He is not plugged in yet or working.
$80 for the ghostly witch. I like how they have this displayed. The sign's $150. The pumpkin and the ghost are
$50. And that bigger pumpkin in the back is $130.
It all looks good together.
Set of 2 ghosts are $80. The dog is $35. Pretty soon this will all be filled with Halloween items. Saw those blow molds up front. Candle blow molds are $50. Found the price on the 10-foot posable skeleton. Looks like his eyes light up and his ribs change colors. $280. Just noticed this cat before we left. The eyes flash in it. It is $10. Getting ready to leave, and the last thing we see are candles. This one bleeds, and so do those. That's going to end it for us today. We will come back when they get more items in and they inflate all the inflatables.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B have left the building.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spines. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombie shrieks. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shout startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't let you breathe.